My memory of Jurassic Park when I was young was a night that I had been punished by my parents. And I was not allowed to see movies. That's the only thing they could take away from me. And so I was supposed to be home, and a friend of mine who worked at the movie theater called up. He'd made the popcorn at the theater, and he said, we're going to watch Jurassic Park tonight at midnight if you can get here. It was Thursday night. So I snuck out of my house, and I put the pillows beneath the covers and put the car in neutral and rolled it down the hill. And my parents didn't know until about a year ago when I admitted it in an interview. And I don't encourage other young people to do this, but I went into this theater and it was just the two of us sitting alone, and it was an experience that made me realize that no matter how old you are, a movie can regress you back to a point in your life when you saw things as a child. It can make you a child, and so this wasn't my childhood film. I wasn't 6, 7, or 8 when I saw it, but it is a film that I am making to turn everyone in the audience into children while they watch it. It was my privilege to work with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. They are both great character actors, and that was my goal initially when I cast the film. All of these films historically have cast the best character actors of their day. Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern, Julianne Moore, Téa Leoni. These people weren't necessarily marquee movie stars, but they were the best actors we had, and I felt that I had that with those two actors. One of them happened to become a marquee movie star while I wasn't looking, so he went behind my back and became very famous, and I think it's going to be interesting to see what a Jurassic Park film with a movie star does to people, because it's different than any of them that we've had before. Yeah, creating a new dinosaur was inherently difficult, and it was mostly because with all of these other animals that we've ever had in the movies, they were real. They existed. We had a set of bones that we could look at and paleontology to rely on. And with this, not only do we have to create something new, we had to make something that was the result of a hunger for profit and for progress and what that corporate ideal does sometimes, which is create monsters. And so we made something that looked like a dinosaur and felt like a dinosaur. It wasn't some kind of circus freak, but it also had attributes that exist on our planet in some form in an animal today. And whatever it does in the movie, I assure you there is some living creature here on Earth that can do it. And so we just wanted it to feel grounded in some kind of reality, because of course it isn't. No, it was vital to bring back the T-Rex, the raptors, even the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops, and these animals that we love, because they're characters. And I think that initially when it was learned that I wasn't bringing back the major movie stars from the earlier films, those characters, it was assumed that I didn't have characters from the other films, and the reality is I do. I've got the T-Rex and I have the raptors, and I find the T-Rex to be such a big star of this movie that I could rely on her to give people that sense of satisfaction that you have when you see Harrison Ford in Star Wars. It is a very warm feeling, especially for someone who grew up when I did, to see those characters return, and so we applied that in this case to a dinosaur. It was very important to me to have animatronics, and it was not out of any kind of sentimental need. It was because when we have actors that have to have something tangible and real that they can emote with and that they can touch and feel, there had to be something there, and there had to be something for them to react to. So even though animatronics weren't able to do a lot of the things that I needed the dinosaurs to do for the kind of action that we have in this movie, you can't have an animatronic run away from an exploding helicopter. But you can have one up close with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard as its life drains away, creating a sense of real emotion and a tangible connection between humans and animals, which is something that was really important to me in the movie.